That's what's up. Yo, what's up, guys? You know what I'm saying? What's up, guys? It's your boy Blasphemous HD. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of videos for you guys. We got a lot of good videos for you guys. What it is, guys, it's your boy Blasphemous HD. And today we are here to check out a ton of scary videos that I found on the internet for you guys. You know what I'm saying? We off up in this mug. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, alright, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat if you guys can hear me good. Let's see. Boom, boom. That look good. Alright, y'all. We gonna start it up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let me see. Ooh.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Meanwhile, on TikTok, paranormal investigator Bradford from the YouTube channel The Haunted Lair travels to the abandoned Lakeville State Hospital in Massachusetts. The hospital opened in 1910 and served as a sanatorium to treat patients suffering from tuberculosis and other chronic and crippling conditions. Sadly, the patient list included many abandoned and orphaned children who were often terribly mistreated by the hospital staff. It is rumored that many
so the audio's too low.
Many of these children were buried on the hospital grounds in unmarked graves. Lakeville Hospital was closed in 1993. The large property is it a real face? Is it a trick of the light? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. When the lights go out. Abiud Hernandez Alvarez claims that his apartment in Mexico City is extremely haunted by a vengeful female spirit. Now, for over a year, he has been documenting the terrifying encounters that he says take place in his apartment on a daily basis. On Nuke's Top 5, I featured his continuing strange story several times.
Yo, you guys want to turn the volume down? All right, yo. Hey, matter of fact, give me a second. I got I might have to fix the stream. You know what I'm saying? Put volume to half. I got you. Volume to half. Yeah. All right, yo. Let me know what it sound like now.
Times. So let's take a very quick look back.
All right, type of one in the chat if the audio is good. Oh my God. Type of 2 in the chat if the audio is not good. Yeah.
Even creepier, Abiud has had some chilling physical encounters with the spirit that haunts his apartment, including the disturbing sound of high heels walking through his home when no one else is there.
Oh, hell no. A little above half will be perfect. All right, guys.
And he is
so type of 1 in the chat if you guys, if I should turn the audio up. Type of 2 in the chat if I should turn the audio down.
Even caught the apparition on camera. But oddly enough, up to this point, the specter has only appeared in the reflection of mirrors throughout his house. Once in his bedroom mirror.
Oh my God. What?
Reflection of camera. But oddly enough, up to this point, the specter has only appeared in the reflection of mirrors throughout his house. Once in his bedroom mirror.
Oh, nah. Yo. What's up, Moxie the
ghost
Foxy?
Was caught on camera in a mirror in his living room.
Yeah. Seems fine to me. That's what's up. What the hell?
At first, when this living room.
Oh my God.
At first, when this began in early 2020, Abiud said that he didn't mind the mild paranormal occurrences around his home.
Yo,
In
that's
fact, he
wild.
said that he simply found them intriguing, but not necessarily scary. However, since then, things have taken a terrifying turn. The haunting in his home has become much more violent and extreme.
Ooh.
And at this point, Abiud says that the strange experiences and loud sounds have become so intense that he can't even sleep at night.
Ooh, I bet.
Abiud recently uploaded an all-new video where he documents a supernatural experience in his home. The late night encounter is absolutely terrifying.
Oh, I wouldn't do none of this. Oh, no, no. Oh, shit. Oh, see, I wouldn't trust none of this, man. No, no. All right, you guys. The first super chat milestone is gonna be the first super chat milestone. Oh my God. Not the Bible. Not the Bible, baby. Hey, what's up, Samurai Gaming? Hmm? I don't trust none of this. Oh my goodness. Hmm? Alright, y'all, type of 1 in the chat if the audio is good. Type of 2 in the chat if the audio is not good. If I need to adjust it a little. High-heeled foot. Oh no. Ghosts should never be wearing high heels. Man, I don't even know what I would do in this situation, man. Bro, that was a Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare. Oh man, no, bro, I wouldn't trust none of this. Hey, what's up, Samurai Gaming? What's up, Tide Pods? Bro, I just moved, man. I would've got up out of that one, bro. Hey, what's up, bro, Grand Razor?
Abiud experiences
It
a power
goes well,
outage in his
bros.
home, which he has mentioned in previous videos often occurs when the supernatural activity becomes very extreme. So he grabs his camera and starts to record. He experiences a few chilling events, but then he once again hears the loud clack of high-heeled shoes on his floor. The footsteps seem to be coming closer and closer. When Abiud turns around, he is shocked to see the horrifying figure of a woman who seems to be creepily smiling back at him.
Oh, I can't do
The apparition
that.
disappears into thin air, and soon after, the lights in Abiud's apartment come back on, and he cuts the camera. Now, after carefully reviewing and enhancing the footage in this video, I discovered another creepy event that most viewers didn't even notice. Even when the video is brightened and slowed down, the strange occurrence is still a little hard to make out. So, did you see it? There's a teddy bear sitting in a chair in the corner of the room, but when Abiud pans toward a mirror, the teddy bear is not there in the mirror's reflection. Then, as he pans back toward the chair, the bear is still there, though it seems to have shifted into a different position. This is just seconds before the terrifying apparition of a woman is caught on camera.
Yeah, that's
So,
all the way wild.
Just what do you think happened to Abiud Hernandez Alvarez in his Mexico City apartment? Is he capturing
Run for your
real
life, Matter
paranormal
Noobs.
evidence of a terrifying haunting? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Hey, what's up,
You
Matter?
decide. If you see a video that you think this video was recorded by a security camera on a very rainy night in Iguatu, Brazil.
What? What?
The footage shows a mysterious woman who looks very confused as she's crossing a rain-flooded road.
Oh.
What makes the footage so strange is that the woman seems to be slowly disappearing. She looks incredibly pale and is walking through the heavy rainstorm with hardly any clothing. And eventually, she just disappears. Now, normally I would just dismiss this clip as some strange video compression artifact, and I'd probably say that the digital camera just wasn't keeping up with her movements. However, a few moments later in the video, a motorcycle speeds down the same road. Unlike the woman, the motorcycle is completely visible, even though it's traveling at a very fast speed. Likewise, the truck in the footage is completely clear. Brazilian video experts are baffled by the bizarre footage. However,
Yo.
locals believe that the strange woman might be the ghost of someone who lost her life on this small stretch of road. And their arguments are fairly compelling. Because just why was this woman walking around out in a storm in the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere, on a dangerously flooded road? Let me know what you think.
It's definitely smart that you carry it back.
Stop 5 viewer Jesse Worthington emailed me directly about a video he recorded of some bizarre CCTV security footage. The video shows something Jesse and his friend Sarah just can't explain. And I can't really explain it either.
No, just let it play normal.
Okay.
And,
Didn't do slow.
yeah. Whoa.
That's wild.
Whoa.
Yeah. Look how tall they are.
Whoa.
Bae.
That ain't nothing. Wait till she slows it up.
I don't see the first one.
Right there, that was the face.
No, not yet.
There it was.
It's coming right there.
Yeah, it was.
See right there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like I want a shot from this too. When we do. Whoa. Whoa.
That ain't nothing.
Yeah. Hey.
This last one is what gives me.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
Right there. See that?
Not yet. There
Right
you go.
there.
All right, you guys.
Whoa. No way.
The recording shows a bright light seemingly
All right, guys. Type a 1 in the chat if you guys want me to play Five Nights at Freddy's 2 once we reach the first super chat milestone. That one scares the lights out of me. Type a 2 in the chat if you guys want me to play Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Well, Five Nights at Freddy's 4 for number 2. And for number 3, you know what I mean? Type a 3 in the chat if you guys want me to play Five Nights at Freddy's Sister's Location. You know what I'm saying?
peeking from behind a house in a suburban neighborhood. The bright abnormality changes shape as it appears multiple times. Then it seems to morph into two separate lights and just floats away and disappears. A group of friends watch in
hold up,
disbelief. Jesse thinks that it might be some kind of entity accidentally captured on CCTV. As for me, I've honestly never seen anything like this. But just what do you think? Could it be swamp gas, ball lightning, a very odd electrical discharge, or something else entirely? Let me know down in the comments. In another video captured on CCTV, Reddit user Lazy Ray Scallion explains that her cousin sent her a creepy video that was recorded in the conference room of a casino in her hometown. Redditor Lazy Ray Scallion also claims that human remains were found during the construction of the casino in which the conference room is located. The video is chilling.
What's up, y'all? What's up, AKZ?
Just as the clock hits the midnight hour, a shadow-like transparent figure can be seen walking from one door to the other in the back of the conference room. Again, I might dismiss this video as a camera glitch, but notice that the figure seems to appear through a closed door and exits through another closed door, which makes the footage very compelling.
That does look compelling.
But is it real, or is it all just an elaborate?
Hi, Diego. What's up? What's up, Jonah Joe? Yo. What's up, Jordan Whitley? Yeah. Alright, yo. Alright, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is pretty scary. So I'm actually downloading, so type a 1 in the chat if you guys want me to play Five Nights at Freddy's 2, or type 2 in the chat if you guys want me to play Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. You know what I'm saying? Because I've got like 4 minutes into that game.
Elaborate hoax. You decide. A scary night at the movies. In this next video, popular Chinese ghost hunter Xiao Long and his friend Xiao Shen are exploring an old theater in northern China that has been abandoned for at least 40 years. The two friends find old machinery, projectors, and films dating back to the 1980s. It's unclear why the large theater was abandoned or why so much expensive and collectible film equipment was left behind. As they explore the creepy building, the two ghost hunters try to lighten the mood and joke around as they find the women's restroom.
Alright. Program Razor says, Paul says number 2.
Are you woman?
Huh? He's trying to bone the ghost.
Are you ready?
Huh? Are you ready for what?
We are here. Woman, we are here.
Homie really trying to get laid.
Xiaolong and his friends speak English as they jokingly call out to the spirits that might be lingering inside the theater. Or at least the ones lingering in the women's restroom. But after the fun and games, things start to get a bit creepy. When they find the seating area and explore the theater's enormous stage, something seems to be there with them. Something terrifying.
封闭似的，怪不得他妈这老他妈那啥了。
Back from work at 3. Gotta go back to work at 3 a.m. I love adulting. Me too.
我这是啥呀？我操你妈是人吗？
I adult as well.
不是吧？别吵！我操，没了！哎！
Yeah. All right, you guys, the super chat milestone, you know what I mean, is 50 in super chat. Once we reach 50 in super chat, you know what I'm saying, we will be switching to playing Security Breach, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Cleared off a whole bunch of my computer, you know what I'm saying, cleared out a bunch of memory on my computer, downloading the game now, you know what I'm saying. All right, so the best way to super chat me is the tip jar link up in the description, well, in the comments up top. The second best way to super chat me is through the you know what I mean, it's through the Cash App. You know what I mean? The Cash App will be put sporadically inside of my comment section, you know what I mean, off up in this mug in certain places. Now the third best way to super chat your boy is just straight through the YouTubes. You know what I'm saying? I might restart the stream. You know what I'm saying? Just to, you know, make sure that my internet is really up, really, you know, pumping hard. No Diddy.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The Crescent Hotel. The Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas is said to be one of the most haunted hotels in the U.S. In 1937, a former magician named Norman G. Baker bought the building and set it up as a treatment hospital for terminally ill patients. But here's the thing. Norman G. Baker was not a doctor. In fact, he had no medical training whatsoever. While under the fraudulent care of Norman Baker's pretend hospital, hundreds of patients, men, women, and children, lost their lives.
What type of shit?
Cut to modern day. The Crescent now operates as a hotel, and with its dark history, it attracts many supernatural investigators and curiosity seekers.
Ooh.
A Crescent Hotel guest caught this video while recording in her hotel room.
Girls trip, most haunted hotel in America.
Really?
And my nightstand on the creepy door
Really?
is my eyes shut. So early bedtime looking for ghosts.
God.
Now, at first watch, it probably just looks like a casual video. But then,
We gonna edit that out.
watch when the video is slowed down.
What the shit?
So early bedtime looking for ghosts.
Something seems to run by the bed.
Hell
so
no.
fast that it's barely noticeable. It looks like a little girl just ran right in front of the camera. But there is no little girl in the room with them. And more importantly, there's nowhere to run. So just what is this? Let me know what you think. Did you see it? YouTuber Eric Gunner is an urban explorer and occasional paranormal investigator from Mexico. In one of his videos, Eric claims that a girl
What's up,
named
Devontae
Natalie
Edwards?
contacted him about some very strange activity in her home. Natalie, who appears in the video with a teddy bear face concealing her identity, says that her mother recently rented the upstairs apartment in their house to an elderly woman. Natalie says that as soon as the woman moved in, strange things started occurring in their home. They would hear odd noises in the middle of the night. They would find random things move from one room to the other. And they would often smell an unexplained foul stench coming from upstairs.
Ooh.
Weirdest of all, cats and dogs in the neighborhood began disappearing. As for the old lady, her
Bruh, she was eating cats and dogs?
behavior was odd, to say the least. She avoided all contact with Natalie and her family. The woman didn't say hello or even talk to them when they passed her on the stairs. If they knocked on her door, she wouldn't answer. Natalie and her family became more and more terrified as the odd noises and events in their house intensified. Then one night, Natalie's 10-year-old sister woke up screaming, saying that her back was in agonizing pain. They checked her and found that her back was covered in deep, unexplained scratches.
Oh.
Well, with that, they had had enough. Without even so much as packing a bag, they fled the house in the middle of the night. As of the filming of this video, they had not been back for 2 weeks. So, Natalie knew about Eric Gunner's YouTube channel. She asked him to investigate.
De hecho, si apago la luz, la casa de arriba
Man, I ain't investigating none of
está
that.
prendida. Ahí es donde vive la viejita.
I ain't investigating none of that.
Para que no me vaya a escuchar. Fíjense que a mí me da más miedo la viejita que
A teddy bear
me
mask.
parece un fantasma o algo así.
She must be Freddy's
It's
sister or
fairly
something.
obvious that Natalie and her family
Understandable.
lived in a rush.
Se supone
Look
que
like
así
the girl
como
from
dice ella,
Annabelle. Understandable,
esta
bro,
Natalie,
Graham.
pues se fueron de rápido ese día.
Hey, yo, where are
No
you guys
recogieron
from?
nada. Dijo, pues sí me dijo que iba a haber incluso hasta
They left
comida.
the food. Bruh, food
Los
still
frijoles,
cooking.
Ay, huelen bien feo, parece como están enlamados.
Nigga, dang.
At first, it seems like there's not much to see. Just
Oh.
an average empty house.
No, there's definitely not much
But
to see.
then things start to get a little strange.
Lo que veo es que hay muchas fotos de niños.
I bet they get strange.
Muchos ruidos.
Mm.
Did you see it? Well, Eric didn't either, but watch again.
Lo que veo es que hay muchas fotos de niños. Muchos ruidos.
Huh?
YouTube commenters pointed
Haunted.
out that it looks like a small girl dressed in all white briefly peeks out from behind a curtain. Again, I should note, the house is supposedly empty.
Ay, esa muñeca da miedo.
Hmm?
Eric
It's
spots a
Vanessa.
doll that seems to be a bit out of place. Little did he know that after the filming, the house's owner would tell him that the doll doesn't belong to them, and they've never seen it. But
Oh, I
even
bet.
creepier, later in the video, Eric passes by the same room again.
Que nada.
Oh, damn. I don't trust. Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah,
As
bro,
YouTube
Grand
commenters
Razor.
would later
I
point
saw
out,
that mug.
The doll has now vanished. Eric heads into the bedroom to investigate, and this is when things get truly bizarre.
Uh-oh.
Aquí parece que se puede subir por aquí, pero está como sellado.
Hey, what's up, Phantom Wave 100?
¿Qué pedo? Está esta casa rara. ¿Dónde está
What it
construida,
is,
raro?
bros? What's up?
¿Qué es esto?
Oh, it's
And once again, I have to ask, did you see it?
yo, I just saw it.
Something ducks out of sight.
It's under the bed.
Again, Eric doesn't notice. This too was spotted later by YouTube viewers.
Vamos a ver.
Oh, hell no. Chilling. Yo, I'm chilling too. Holy shit. It really was Vanessa. It be like that sometimes, don't it, Joe?
Eric
Hey.
gathers his courage and heads back in to check out the curtain. It didn't go well.
Yep. Her man's definitely wasn't trying to get diddled.
Ay, es que me da más porque estoy nervioso.
Huh? Did you see it?
As he rounds the corner, a shadowy figure ducks back into the corner of the room.
Definitely find a new place. Yo, the talking stats
This
appears out of
time,
nowhere.
Eric does see it.
Appears out of nowhere magically. Hello, everyone,
qué.
sirs and madams. How's everyone doing this fine evening? Also, for some reason, I didn't get a notification about the stream. Really? You know what? I think it's because I changed the title.
¿Saben qué? Si no hubiera venido,
Yeah, man.
la cagué bien cabrón.
Yeah.
No
I'm
hubiera
gonna go
venido,
back to my regular title tomorrow. I think it's because of the title I used. Hello, sir.
Esta puerta no la despe. ¿Qué hay? Al baño. Ay, güey. Me sacó.
He heads in to check it out, but nothing there. With this, Eric has had enough. He decides to just get out of there. But that might not be as easy as he thinks.
It might jump out for real, for real. It's the woman. She's back. Huh?
Someone in a cloak, presumably the creepy old lady who lives there, comes walking up the stairs. Eric hides until the coast is clear, then quickly makes his escape out to the street. So did Eric Gunner catch multiple paranormal encounters on video? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can watch Eric Gunner's full investigation of this supposedly haunted house over on his YouTube channel. Meanwhile, on TikTok. TikTok user Tease claims that he was hanging out at his house late one night when the door handle of his room just started randomly shaking, as if someone was trying to open the door. He grabbed his phone and started recording.
Oh, Spider-Man. All right, you guys.
What?
Our first super chat milestone is 50.
What? Bro.
T says he lives in a very old house, dating back to the late 1800s. But he says he's never experienced anything like this before. TikTok user Travis says he works in a movie theater, and late each night, after everyone has left, he has to check the empty theater.
Dun dun dun.
So I work in a movie theater, and we have to check the theaters at night. You know, once you're done closing as an usher, you just flash the camera.
All right, guys.
Check the door.
Type of 1 in the chat
And you have to check behind these curtains.
if
just to
the
make sure
audio
elbows
is
are back
good.
here.
Type
And
of
I know
2 in the
it's back here.
chat if the audio
you just
needs some adjusting. What the
What
shit?
Travis goes to investigate the strange figure in the projection booth.
I just saw somebody up here, and it's the scariest shit I've ever seen, dude. I was just down here, and I was back down there in that corner right there, and I literally just can't. What the f?
Did
Okay.
you see it?
Okay.
Travis spots some strange dark shape peeking from behind a piece of equipment in the projection booth.
And I literally just can't. What the
What the fuck?
Now, as with all TikTok videos, this one ends rather abruptly, leaving the viewer to wonder exactly what happened next. Is this a TikTok theater ghost? Or just a TikTok hoax? Now, this next TikTok video is fairly compelling. It's a video by TikTok user Lewis R. Now, the thing is, Lewis R is a very successful TikToker. He has almost 1 million followers based solely on his comedic sketch videos. Fake a supernatural video to try to gain views. But on this night, he says things got a little bizarre.
Alright, so the video you're about to see is it's very scary because this literally just happened 5
Hey, yo,
minutes ago.
JJ.
So I was just downstairs shooting a skit, and this kid's toy decides that, right now is a perfect time to go off.
Hey, yo, JJ, I'm gonna need you to chill with the roasting of my viewers, bro. Like with the critiquing their what they're saying. Just be cool, bro. You're already liked.
And I said, nah, you see, that's crazy. How about you don't do that, my guy? So, I squared up to the ghost. I started eating, boy, make that go off again if you want these hands. I said, make it go off again if somebody's there.
I was just trying to let you
Talking
out,
to
my
my dog.
donkey. Why the demons always gotta come get me?
Now, you see, I left out the part where I pooped myself right here. This part wasn't in the video, but I said, say less, my guy. Say less. I'm out. We don't got problems. I'm going to sleep right now.
Considering that Lewis laughs off the incident, and again, considering that Lewis has no need to fake a video to gain followers, I have to say that I believe this video is real. But just to be clear, I am in no way saying the events recorded were paranormal or supernatural.
Hey,
in
what's up,
nature.
Jack Avery?
This could have easily just been
love
a
seeing you in the
glitching
chat,
child's
man.
toy, or maybe even dying batteries.
Hey, what's up, Alexia?
What do you think? Is
Yeah,
this
I'm definitely
event
having a good day so
supernatural
far. I hope
or
you're having a good
just
day as
toy
well.
Malfunction. Let me know. Caught on camera. Over on the YouTube channel Really Haunted, a guy named Lee says that his house is, well, really haunted. He set up a series of cameras around his home to capture the frequent paranormal occurrences.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it if the door just opened for no reason either, bro, Grand. For real. Oh. Yeah, that looks suspicious to me. Very suspicious.
And Lee has caught even more intense footage in his kitchen.
Hey, Jack Avery. Yo, good to see you up in the stream, Jack Avery. For real. I'm having a good day by watching the stream. Oh, hell no. Oh, no. What the hell is the ghost trying to do? Get to the top cabinet? Get the hot Cheetos out the cabinet?
As you can see, the paranormal activity in Lee's kitchen is pretty extreme. But perhaps the most terrifying capture of all comes from the house's living room, recorded late one night while Lee was asleep on the couch.
Y'all see that crap just now? That was crazy. Crazy, I tell you. That's mostly scary. Huh? Nah, that's not that bad. Unless he gets yanked out the bed. Now that's pretty bad. That's definitely not good.
Lee says these spooky incidents have become a common occurrence in his home.
Yo, Dark
is this real
Fiend,
paranormal activity
thank you for the
caught on
super
camera?
chat. Yo, Dark Fiend, thank you for the super chat, Brody. Yo, I love the emoji you use on the side of the message too. W's in the chat for Dark Fiend X. W's in the chat. Yo, all right, guys, only 49 more to go till we reach the super chat milestone, and then we turn it on Security Breach. It'll be technically my first time playing Security Breach, so it's gonna be bad.
You decide. By the way, you can see more of Lee's captures over on his YouTube channel, Really Haunted, where he posts frequent
W's in the
spooky
chat.
updates. Get out. Sakra El Masri is a ghost hunter from Egypt. In this video, he's exploring an old abandoned house that is said to have been the site of occult rituals by the former owner.
Huh?
يلا نبدأ ونقول بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يلا بينا.
As Sakura begins to explore, things get weird right away.
Oh, I bet. Oh, that's his friend. Who's that?
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
Is that not his friend? Yo, thank you, Dark Fiend X. Appreciate your continued support, bros. I appreciate your support. For real, for real. Yo, I appreciate all of you guys' support, man. Thank you, guys. You guys are
sees
awesome.
a shadow cross by a doorway and chases after it, but nothing there. Sakura then begins to hear noises that sound like heavy objects being thrown all around him.
You look like B-songs.
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. عايز أوريكم بس إيه. إيه ده؟ بصوا الضلمة اللي أنا فيها. شايفين؟ لا مش شايفين. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
And it seems like he might not be alone.
Yo, thank you, Blast. Hell, no problem at all, man. Thank you, Bro Grand Razor. W's JJ Ghost. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
Some shadowy thing seems to be following him as he explores. And it becomes very obvious that this thing doesn't want him there.
Yo, JJ, I really like that you're so nice to my supporters. You know what I'm saying? And that you don't, like, you know what I mean? You don't roast them for being nice. You know, I like that you don't do that. You know what I mean? That's the, get out. That's the worst. Hey, Apex. Yo, thanks for putting my Cash App in the links. Alright, guys. The first super chat milestone is 50 in super chat. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever spirit or jinn that might inhabit the house, it seems to be getting much more aggressive.
I will get out of there as fast as I possibly can. Understandable. Yo, thank you to Talking Stash. Hey. Yo, what's up, Jonah Joe? Is anyone else still experiencing the audio cutting out? Hey guys, type a 1 in the chat if the audio is good. Type a 2 in the chat. Type a 2 in the chat if the audio is cutting out, really, you know, it's cutting out.
Actually hits Sakura, and he decides that he's had about enough. He takes the voice's advice and just gets out. So is this an angry Jinn calling to Sakura Almasri from the shadows? Or is it just a hoax? Let me know what you think down in the comments.
Shit.
Thanks for watching. To submit or suggest videos, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com and follow me on Twitter at nukestop5.
Bruh. Yo, W's in the chat for Dark Fiend X, yo. Appreciate you. Definitely gotta run away from this one. Yeah. Yo.
Xiaolong and Xiaoxin watch in horror as two mysterious, unexplained figures
Also
appear
on
right
BHD.
behind the theater
Understandable.
screen. When they run to investigate, there's no one there. They search, but they can't find a logical explanation for what they just saw.
Yo,
And
what's up,
then things
Tsuki
go
fan?
From bad to worse.
I'm glad you're feeling better, Tsuki fan. For real, for real.
就是我们俩，我听到毒了，后边反光，
Uh-oh.
那反光，不对，那不可能是咱俩。
Oh.
啊！
Oh.
啊！啊！我操！啊！
Mm?
我操！啊！我老学你们！我操你妈！我操你妈！你妈！谁呀？你怎么去了？怎么？过来！我没去呢！过来！
On their own, and then the theater door closes. The two friends are then led on a wild goose chase as they pursue something that seems to slam doors shut right in front of them.
Shit.
Unable to find the source of the strange activity, they return to the theater's seating area.
Oh, 没事。哎呦我！
Nah, still ain't well yet, mate. I've been having lows as I'm diabetic. It going to be 2 years on the 6th of March. Yo.
A pale figure seems to be watching them from one of the windows on the 3rd floor.
Understandable.
They charge up the stairs, but the mysterious apparition has disappeared. Back in the seating area, they demand the presence show itself, even going so far as to call the ghost a coward. It did not go well.
5号我出来呀！操你妈！
That's what's up, JJ Ghost. You good? Yo, yo. Oh. Alright, you guys. Once we reach the super chat milestone of 49 more in super chat, which I prefer you guys send it straight through the pinned link in the comments section, leads directly to my tip jar.
A small bucket lying on the floor seems...
The second best way to super chat your boy is through the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Which my members of the Mod Squad shall be putting in the comment section sporadically, every once in a while and whatnot. Third best way is straight through the channel. Now, if you do send something through my tip jar, do me the biggest favor. Comment and say, check your tip jar. You know what I'm saying?
To move on its own. So, obviously, they proceed to kick that.
Oh, but once we reach the super chat milestone, type a 1 if you want me to play Five Nights at Freddy's 2 or Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location or Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Type a 2 if you want me to play Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, because I finally got the game. One of you guys super chatted that mug to me. We litty.
That bucket's ass. As you do when there's a haunted bucket. But then things get much more serious and downright terrifying.
Yo, Tatsuki. Look, I grew up in foster care, so I know exactly what you guys are talking about. All right, I got you guys, Apex. Okay, bro, Grand Razor. Okay, twos. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Once we reach the super chat milestone, we gonna turn on security breach, and it's gonna be litty. We gonna go for a half an hour for every super chat milestone we reach, and that is 6 ghosts. Shit. Really? Well, stop yelling. Stop disrespecting people's mothers. Yeah, you're screwed. They gonna jump his ass. They're gonna fuck him up. Hey, what's up, Apex? What's up, Bro Grand Razor? What's up, Samurai Gaming? What's up, Devontae Edwards? What's up, Tatsuki Fan? Jack Avery, let's go. Hey, yo, JJ. Bros, good to see you up in the chat, man. I hope you're having a good morning, bros.
Even though there doesn't seem to be any electricity in the rest of the building, the theater lights seem to be powered and suddenly turn on by themselves. Even more horrifying, they illuminate no less than 6 dark shadowy figures lurking in the seating area, seemingly watching Xiaolong and his friend from the darkness. The 2 explorers are absolutely horrified, but things get even worse when all the lights suddenly turn off, including the explorers' handheld flashlights. Once Xiaolong gets his flashlight working again, the 2 make a run for it. You can watch this full exploration over on the YouTube channel, Outdoor Xiaolong. And by the way, I wanted to say there was a fake YouTube channel pretending to be Xiaolong's official channel.
Hello， 我是户外小龙，在这里我郑重告诫，频道户外小龙铁粉皮儿，你已经严重了侵犯了我的隐私权、品牌权以及版权，请立刻停止你的。以后我的视频将会在户外小龙幽灵猎人唯一官方频道展出，以及友情授权的 Next Top 5。感谢 YouTube 上面的每一位粉丝对我的喜欢与支持。
Get BHD to play security
the other channel, definitely go subscribe to his real YouTube channel.
Sounds like sleep paralysis, which is terrifying nonetheless.
There are all new videos there, and they
W's in the chat for the real Chima. Just super chatted 2 straight to the channel. Yo, we only 47 away from me playing Security Breach for the first time, pretty much. Oh God, I did play for like 20 minutes before, but I haven't played it since, and that was a long time ago.
They even have English subtitles. The Belshaw House Haunting. In the 1870s, in the small California mining town of Cerro Gordo, California, 2 children were playing hide and seek in the house of wealthy local businessman Mortimer Belshaw while he was out. The children hid in a large steamer trunk in the master bedroom when the latch became stuck, trapping them inside. Tragically, the 2 children suffocated inside the steamer trunk.
Oh.
Cut to modern day. Visitors and workers at the historic Belshaw house in Cerro Gordo claim that the ghosts of the 2 children still haunt the home. Sometimes people hear the sound of children laughing and running, but other times
I
they
just
hear
ripped my
terrifying
pants.
screams and banging.
Like SpongeBob SquarePants, I ripped my pants. Hey, what's up, Frank? Yo, I hope you're having a good day too, man. Thank you.
Many visitors who have slept in the master bedroom claim to have felt a strange heavy pressure on their chest. So, friends Brandon, Corey, Corbin, Elton, and Matt from the YouTube channel TFIL traveled to Cerro Gordo to spend the night investigating the creepy Belshaw house. The group decides to leave Corey and Matt all alone in the allegedly extremely haunted master bedroom.
Hell to the nizzle.
It did not go well.
It
Matt
never
lies
goes
down
well.
on the bed and is surrounded by cat bell toys that shine colorful lights when touched or moved. Corey sits down next to the bed, and the 2 investigators begin to ask questions directed at any spirits that might be haunting the old home. A static camera records as they soon begin to experience some very creepy activity.
If there's anyone here with us, can you give us a sign?
Yo, 11 p.m. Tatsuki, you're on the other end of the world. Hey, what time is it where you're at right now, JJ?
Did you just hear that? What'd you hear? You're joking. What'd you hear? Dude, what'd you hear? Over there, what'd you hear? Where all the nights, I felt like I heard a...
Hey, what's up, Miguel?
Oh my God! I thought.
Yo,
I
hope
thought
you're
for
having a
sure
good
I-
day, Miguel.
You just
I'm
said,
having a good
"Can you
day.
give us a sign," and it goes. I thought for sure I made that up. Like I thought for sure I was like you heard that in your head. Yeah. No, I heard that. If that was you, could you give us a knock or maybe light up one of these balls on the bed? Are you hearing this over here? I didn't hear that one. Dude, I'm freaking out, bro. If you were a boy, can you knock 1 time? And if you are a girl, can you knock 2 times? You heard that shit over here? You heard that shit?
Yeah, I wouldn't trust none of that.
Right? I thought it was 1.
Corey and Matt both hear a strange sound that seems like a deep breath. Not once, but twice. The creepy EVP is then followed by the unexplained sound of
It's
knocking.
5:45
The
where
two
I'm
friends
at.
begin to get a bit freaked out by
That's
what
what's
they
up,
are
the Talking
hearing in the
Stash.
dark room.
I
And
love
then
funny videos. That's what's up, Miguel.
Things get much worse.
Yeah. Night chat for real.
Something just pulled my chair. Oh, are you serious? And then something just pulled my shirt. Are you serious? Whoa, dude. No. I'm not even kidding. Are you serious? Was this open? Yeah, that was open. That was open. Dude, something. I felt the chair go like that, and then as I stand up, I feel my jacket go like that. Oh, and the chair was like this. I'm not even kidding. Like as
I
I'm
would
sitting
leave
on it, I felt the
immediately
chair
after hearing
creep
this.
way.
Corey jumps up, saying that he felt like the chair he was sitting on was being moved around and that something was pulling at his jacket. What the two don't know is that the static camera in the room captured something that they couldn't see. Something absolutely terrifying.
Oh boy.
So, did you see it?
I did.
Right before Corey jumps up, a strange white figure can be seen floating towards him and then disappearing into thin air. Now, I'm not entirely sure what to think of this bizarre figure other than to say that it does look very odd. So I leave it up to you to decide. Is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Very, very real.
You decide.
That's real.
You can check out this full video over on the YouTube channel, TFIL. Thanks for watching. Please follow me on Instagram here and on Twitter right there.
Alright, y'all. We gonna check out some nigga we ballin'. Check out some Mr. Ballin' real quick. Yeah, and then we gonna get back into scary videos after this.
Video for you guys. It'll be a collection of 4 fan favorites about supernatural encounters.
Yo, type a 1 in the chat if you like listening to Mr. Ballin' stories. Type a 2 in the chat if either you don't like listening to him or you haven't really heard him before.
These stories have all been completely re-edited, so even if you...
What it is, guys, it's your boy Blasphemous HD, and today we ballin'. Not like that, but what I mean is, and by that I mean we watching Mr. Ballin's story time videos. You know what I'm saying? This video is called simply Top 4 Bingeable Scary Stories, Terrifying Encounters Edition by Mr. Ballin himself. You know what I mean? Now sit back, shave your feet and your shoulders, crack open a nice bag of movie butter covered popcorn. You know what I mean? Females, feel free to pull out your breast if you'd like. It's all about being comfortable. It's all about comfortability. Let's do this. Also, now once we get to 50 in Super Chat, we gonna be playing Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. You feel me? We already 3 on the way there. 47 in Super Chat to go. Once we reach that, we gonna be turning on Security Breach. Good luck to me because I'm gonna need it. Now the best way to send a Super Chat to your boy is through the pinned link up in the comment section. Second best way is through the Cash App, you know what I'm saying, which will be in the comment section as well. Third best way, straight through the channel. Do me a favor though, if you guys do send something through the tip jar, that's the pinned link in the comment section up top, say to me, check your tip jar. And everyone in the comment section would join in and help message me to say, check your tip jar. Some of you guys even super chat to let me to check my tip jar. If I miss it, let's do this.
If you have heard or seen them before, it'll be a brand new viewing experience. But before we get into those stories, if you're a fan of the strange, dark, and mysterious, In 2006, Susan Lewis and her daughter Jamie moved into a new home in Southern California. It was this nice little house that they referred to as their sanctuary. They loved it there. And
Thank you, Jonah Joe. Appreciate
Susan's
you.
new boyfriend Matt, he moved in as well. Matt and Jamie got along great. Also, Matt had a daughter named Marie, who was the same age as Jamie. And so those two got along great. Susan and Matt are getting along great. One happy family living in this beautiful little home that they call their sanctuary. I mean,
All right, now I just upped the volume. Type of 1 if the volume is good now. Type of 2 if I got to turn it up or down.
it's a charmed life. Everything would change when the peanut butter spilled. A few weeks after moving in, it's this beautiful summer day.
I'm going to restart this mug. There's going to be a video.
So please subscribe to our channel to today's stories. In 2006, Susan Lewis and her daughter Jamie moved into a new home in Southern California. It was this nice little house that they referred to as their sanctuary. They loved it there. And shortly after moving in, Susan's new boyfriend, Matt, he moved in as well. Matt and Jamie got along great. Also, Matt had a daughter named Marie, who was the same age as Jamie. And so those two got along great. Susan and Matt are getting along great. One happy family living in this beautiful little home that they call their sanctuary. I mean, it's a charmed life. Everything would change when the peanut butter spilled. A few weeks after moving in, it's this beautiful summer day, and Matt and Jamie and Marie are all outside goofing around in the pool. And Susan steps away from them to go into the house to make lunch for the group. Susan goes into the kitchen and she sees on the counter that a peanut butter jar had its lid off and had been turned on its side. And oddly enough, the peanut butter seemed to be running out of the jar like it had been melted. It was like in a liquid state, pouring out of the jar and had gone all over the ground. She felt the temperature in the air and it wasn't very hot. So she figures one of the kids must have come in here and for whatever reason, microwaved the peanut butter and then dumped it on the counter. And so she reflexively turns around. She's like, Jamie, her daughter, Jamie, get in here. Jamie comes inside. And she's like, what, Mom? And she's like, did you do this? And Jamie would say that she literally laughed at her mom. Like, why would I do that?
Hey, yo, JJ, how much, number one, how much free time do you have? Number two, how would you like, you know what I mean, for like us to do some editing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I could teach you how to edit, you know what I mean? The same way I used to edit all my videos. I could teach you how to edit, you know what I mean? I would want you to, you know what I mean? Like, you know, how would you like to work up to me training you to be one of my new editors? Because I have an editor, you know what I'm saying? But I'm looking for more editors, you know what I'm saying? If you get good enough, it could even be a paid gig on God. But you'd have to work and listen to my, you know what I mean? But you already very coachable.
And her mom's like, well, I don't know. Do you know if Marie did this? And she's like, no, we've been outside. So she shoos her daughter away and she calls Marie. You, JJ. And Marie too is like, no,
Do you have the free time, JJ? What's your availability? Good question.
Didn't touch the peanut butter. Susan ultimately just kind of says, okay, the kids don't want to own up to it. It's a great day today. I'm not going to let this ruin it. And so she's kind of rationalizing what's going on. She's thinking, okay, one of the kids must have knocked it over without meaning to, and maybe it was warmer in here and I just didn't realize it and it melted. Any number of things could have been the reason for this, but I just don't care. After cleaning up the peanut butter, Susan leaves the house and they, all four of them, spend the rest of the day goofing around outside near the pool. When they come back in the house later that day, they find that there have been cans that you would keep in your pantry, like canned food, stacked on each of the steps leading upstairs. They also find that there have been random objects placed all over the house in strange patterns. In the bathroom, they find shampoo bottles stacked on top of one another, hairbrushes arranged in a star pattern on the counter. They open the microwave and find peanut butter jars and other random canned foods and stuffed animals from the kids' rooms in the microwave. The cleaning materials underneath the sink had been pulled out and arranged in a height line from shortest to tallest on the kitchen floor. Also, there were just strange liquids all over the walls. It looked like maybe ketchup or other sauces. They couldn't really tell what it was, but it was sprayed all over the house. There was shampoo on the walls and soap on the walls. And so when Susan and Matt and the girls go inside, they think that someone's invaded their house. So they run back out again. They're kind of looking around the property, wondering what they should do. And no one's come near their property. And they would have seen someone come to their property. So they start filming it. They go in and they film what's going on. That's why we have all these pictures. And they have no idea what to make of this. Matt believes it's Jamie, so not his biological daughter. Susan believes it's his daughter, Marie, and it starts this awful conflict between Matt and Susan. This would be the start of what would turn out to be a major fracture in this family, because it just continued to grow. You got to put yourself in their position. If you're Matt or Susan, you don't want this to be anything other than one of the kids did this. If it's not one of the kids, it means you had an intruder in your home. If it's not an intruder, then what caused it? They believe that the other child is doing this. They believed it so much that they did not see reason. But more than that, it would keep Matt and Susan from handling this the way I think anyone should have, which is get the police involved. They don't. So they start cleaning it up, and the house.
With that being said, I would like to number one, tell you guys about a brand new contest I'll be doing every single month. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start showing mad love to my members of the BHD Army, and the Mod Squad by doing a viewer or viewer of the month, or I'm gonna figure it out. Supporter of the month, or moderator of the month, something like that. But whatever it is, Tide Pods won that mug. You know what I'm saying? He's always in the streams. He gifted well over 250 freaking memberships last month. Probably 350 last month. Maybe even 400. You know what I'm saying? Once the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out, you know what I mean? If you still around and whatnot, you know what I mean? Bro, because I love your energy, man. I love how supportive you are and how nice you are to everybody. You know what I mean? How much you're always in the streams. Bro, like, I got you coming up fresh. You know what I'm saying? Or like a Nintendo Switch 2 game, or probably the system. I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm talking too loud. I'm going to do a giveaway.
This was really a mess, so it took quite a while to clean it up. And they ultimately just kind of moved on in that way that people who are in denial move on because you're in denial. That's what they were doing. So a week passes since finding their house in disarray with cans and jars all over the place and liquids on the walls. And Jamie and Marie are spending some time together in Jamie's room. Marie was sitting at a desk that was next to the bed, and Jamie had a cup of coffee. She puts the cup of coffee down on the desk next to Marie and says, I have to go use the bathroom. She turns around, she walks out, she comes back, and Marie has her head down in her homework. She's not apparently paying attention to anything around her. And Jamie walks in and sees that the cup of coffee that had been sitting on the desk has now been thrown all over her bed. And there's only been one person inside of the room, and that's been Marie. She's like, Marie, what are you doing? Why'd you throw my coffee all over the bed? And Marie pokes her head up and she's like, what are you talking about? And she looks over at the coffee and she's just as surprised as Jamie is. She's like, I didn't do that. Jamie doesn't believe Marie. She's mad at her because Jamie believed that Marie was the one responsible for placing the cans and everything all over the house. And so this was just another example of her trying to get attention or something like that.
JJ,
Jamie leaves the room to get some bleach. She comes back and she puts the bleach down on her dresser. She had all her drawers open with her clothes out. And she has this bottle of bleach sitting right at the top of this dresser. And so she goes over to the bed, picks up the cup itself that had the coffee. She puts that back on the table, turns around to get the bleach, and the cap has been turned off and it's now dumping bleach all over her clothes. It's just pouring out. Marie had been sitting in the chair the whole time, and Jamie had seen her the whole time. And so when she sees the bleach dumping all over her clothes, she knows it could not have been Marie. So she screams. Marie looks over. She sees what's going on. She screams. Susan hears this and comes charging in the room, and she's like, what's going on? The girls can't describe what's going on. And as they're standing there, a picture frame falls off the wall. And it startles them all. They're looking over, and then another picture falls. It's one thing to have one picture fall, but to have two fall in close succession to one another, that's not a coincidence. Susan sees the pictures fall. She hears her kids in hysterics, and they run out of there. They get in the car and actually just leave the house because the girls just did not want to be there. This was a big moment in this story because to this point, Jamie, without saying anything, believed Marie was responsible for placing everything around the house and making a mess in the house. Marie felt the same way about Jamie. Again, they didn't say it to each other, but it's how they rationalized it. Susan was doing the same thing, but for both of the kids. She basically believed that either Marie or Jamie had placed the cans all over the house. Now, Susan is starting to believe that something else is going on in the house. And Marie and Jamie absolutely believe something is going on in the house. They actually suggested that we believe our house is haunted. At some point after driving around, Susan and Jamie and Marie go back to the house. Matt has been at work the whole time, so he's not there. When they get back to the house is once again covered in cans all up the stairs, placed in weird orientations on the ground, things in the microwave. The fridge has been opened, all the food's been dumped out. There's liquids all over the wall. Damn. And they hadn't been there. And neither had Matt. Now combine it with the fact that you just had this coffee and bleach incident and the picture's fallen off the wall. They're talking about the house being haunted. You can imagine what it was like to walk into that house and see it like that all over again when it could not have been Jamie or Marie or Susan. When Matt came home that night, he was just more convinced that it had to have been Marie or Jamie or even Susan. Because Susan's acting like something's going on here, something paranormal's going on here, and he wasn't there. He didn't see the coffee and bleach incident. He didn't see the pictures falling off the wall. And now he sees his girlfriend kind of buying into this idea that it's some paranormal thing. He was a really intense skeptic and was just absolutely unwilling to see this as anything other than a bad prank that now his girlfriend is even getting in on. It causes a huge fight between him and Susan. He's like, why are you letting the kids doing this? Why are you feeding into this? She's saying, you don't get it. There's something wrong with this house. Practically at each other's throats, they pick the house up again. It takes forever. They put everything back. And by the end of it, it's like no one wants to talk to each other. The kids are fighting with each other. Susan and Matt practically hate each other. And that's how that night wraps up. That night, all the power went out in the house. And all they heard all night was doors banging nonstop. And their stove is set to light. So all you hear is that clicking sound. They couldn't get it to turn off. I mean, right in front of them. There's all this paranormal activity and they're recording it. And they have no idea what to do. Even though we view this story and say, come on, guys. Either this is an elaborate hoax or you gotta go to the police. Yeah. You gotta do something right here. You're doing it wrong. You gotta tell somebody. You're in denial. You're fighting with each other. You can't do that. You gotta do something about this. But now put yourself in their position. Their world has been completely turned upside down.
And if you tell people, they usually just think that you've been smoking or snorting whippets. And I don't even know what whippets is. I'm probably a better euphemism is huffing paint. And that shit was in every schoolhouse rock special as a child on Saturday morning cartoons. You know, don't huff paint, because if you ain't, I ain't got no good jingle for that. Let's do this.
Everything they believed and understood about the world is being questioned right now. They are trying to hold on to every last shred of that former life and understanding of life that they had before this haunting began. And so they don't handle this well. They just continue to fight and to be at each other's throats, blaming each other for all the things that are blatantly happening in front of them that have nothing to do with Matt, Susan, Jamie, or Marie. So at this point, Susan and Matt and the girls have not told any of their friends or other family members about what's going on. So the next day, Susan would actually go to her close friend and say, here's what's going on, and I have no idea what to do. And her friend would say, maybe you ought to try giving it a peace offering. Maybe this thing in your house, you know, feels like you're intruding.
Yes, give it one of your children's that does the least chores on Saturday.
And if you offer some sort of peace offering to demonstrate that you mean no harm, that you want to coexist, that maybe it'll get along with you.
Yeah,
maybe it'll stop. So whether this was good advice or not, we don't know.
Terrible advice.
But Susan finally has something that she has control over. And she really gets into this. She gets the girls. She knows Matt's going to be out for the day at work. And she knows Matt would not be cool with doing this. He would not believe that offering a peace offering is going to do any good. It would just cause more fights. And so she saw this window of time to take the girls and do this peace offering. She had this little figurine. It was a cat figurine. Susan loved cats, and she figured that a cat represented something she loved. And so it would be the perfect kind of deliberate, intentional offering showing that she means no harm, they mean no harm. Let's kind of call it truce here. And she puts candles on this table, and she puts the cat right in the middle, and she doesn't know what to say or how to do it. And the girls are just sitting there like, what's happening here? And Susan just kind of says, please accept this gift. It's my gift to you. We mean no harm, and we want to coexist. And it just so happens that as they're performing this kind of ritual, Matt came home. He had not slept the night before. It had been a really bad night with the slamming of doors and all that craziness. And so he left work early. He called in sick, basically. And he comes into the house and literally sees Susan doing this kind of ritual with his daughter and his stepdaughter. And he immediately goes to like, absolutely not. We're not going to go to trying to interact with this thing. We're not going to act like it's real. It's not real. And so he goes over and he kind of picks up on what they're doing, that this cat figurine is at the center of attention. And, you know, Susan and the girls are telling him, don't do anything, don't touch it. And he takes the figurine and he walks out to the back deck and he throws it onto their backyard. And Susan and the girls are crying because they're like, oh my gosh, you're gonna make this so much worse. Everybody's attention is towards the backyard. When they all turn around to look at the mantle, Matt thinking he had solved the problem, there is a figurine, an identical one of the cat that's sitting on the table again. They all gasp, they can't believe it, and it doesn't make any sense. They watched Matt throw the figurine. Matt doesn't care, picks it up and throws it on the ground and smashes it right then and there. And it's just this crazy sequence of events that when you hear the first-hand interviews with Susan, she can barely describe this moment because you're seeing something reappear.
Let's go.
And then Matt is destroying it. It's like a very deliberate, aggressive act towards this thing in the house. The very opposite of what it was meant to do. And Susan would say that she knew they were going to go through hell for that. That night, after everybody finally fell asleep, Jamie wakes up in the middle of the night and goes down into the kitchen to get a snack. When she goes in there, she sees written all over the walls, everywhere, is the word cat. Everywhere. And she immediately runs upstairs. She gets her mom, she gets Matt and Marie. Everybody sees that there's this word cat written everywhere.
Did the house burn
Matt
down?
looks at Jamie and says, you're the one that found this. You did this. Susan comes to defend Jamie and says, you're the one, Matt, that smashed the cat figurine.
I'm actually gonna go on Craigslist a little bit later on, and find a new crib since I set my last crib on fire, making a bowl of cereal and milk. Don't ask no questions. It was crunch berries. But yo, everything that you guys donate, it all goes towards upgrading our streaming equipment. You know what I'm saying? Got to get a brand new camera so I could do regular reactions again. You know what I'm saying? Got to get a brand new computer so that, you know, streaming, you know what I mean? But yeah, so if you guys do want to super chat, the best way to super chat to your boy is through the pinned link up in the comment section up above. It leads directly to my tip jar. You know what I'm saying? Once we reach 47 more bucks in super chat, I will be playing Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach for the first time. Ugh. I've been ducking this game for however long it came out ago. You know what I'm saying? Now, the second best way to super chat to your boy is through the Cash App, which will be put in the comment section, you know what I mean, sporadically by my members of the Mod Squad. You know what I'm saying? Now, third best way to super chat me is through the channel directly. Holla at your boy and Bumble Me Tuna. I was watching Ace Ventura yesterday. Don't judge me.
There's no wonder this is happening. And so this horrible fight happens where they aren't seeing what's actually going on. They're just seeing red and fighting with each other. Meanwhile, they're blatantly being haunted. In addition to cat being written everywhere, the house had been completely ransacked. I mean, everything's been dumped out of drawers. Everywhere that you could make a mess, there had been a mess made. And no one woke up to it. They were all in bed. No one woke up to this much of a mess. It didn't make any sense. They start cleaning up this horrible mess. And as they move some things aside in the kitchen, they find what looks to be a huge footprint. It is not Matt's footprint. It's certainly not one of the girls' footprints. It's easy for us to say, well, why didn't you go to the police? But you gotta remember that when you're in real crisis mode, your brain will tell you that everything is fine. It will be in complete denial of things that are right in front of you because it's a coping mechanism. And so they did nothing and just let it continue. Susan desperately wanted to leave the house, but she couldn't do it financially. They couldn't leave the house. They couldn't afford to, so they're trapped. At this point, the kids are getting very withdrawn. They don't want to be in the house, so Marie would end up staying in her room all day. Jamie would do the same thing. Matt and Susan weren't.
Hey, yo, Gormy, let me know if you have any music video super chat requests. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you have any video super chat requests. You know what I'm saying? But know this. If it's super duper out of the realm of whatever I would normally watch, in order for me to watch that would be 150 in super chat. But if it's just like a scary video or a regular music video, something like Linkin Park or Hello Kitty Island Adventure, the game or something, then that's just a regular 50. You know what I'm saying? And the people who decided on that one, they said it.
talking. There was just nothing being done to correct the situation. Everybody was so upset and angry with each other. It was just a worst case scenario. So in the last couple of weeks that they ever stayed at this house, because they would leave, 2 major events occurred. The first one happened when Marie was home alone. She was only going to be there for a couple hours by herself. And even though Susan and Matt did not want to leave her alone, they didn't have another choice, and Jamie wasn't there. So Marie's going to be home alone, and it's nighttime. So this is like straight out of a horror movie. She's sitting in the living room watching TV, and at some point the TV starts turning off and on. So off on, off on, off on, and she knows, because she's been in this house now and seen the craziness, that something bad's about to happen. And the TV finally just turns off. She can't get it on. She reaches for the remote. The remote flies off the table. And now she's just sitting there frozen because she knows that something's in the house with her. She watches as the rocking chair right in front of her just starts to rock back and forth, as if the person or thing that had pulled away the remote had walked over and sat down in the rocking chair and was now looking at her rocking back and forth. Marie is looking at the rocking chair as all the pictures on the walls just start one by one falling off the wall. Marie and Jamie had a habit of always having a digital camera with them at all times because they were taking pictures and filming everything strange happening in their house. And so as she's laying there, just absolutely horrified, she takes her camera in her hand and kind of turns it and just starts taking pictures of the room before running out of the room to get her phone, where she calls Susan, she calls her dad, she calls everybody. She's screaming into the phone, "You got to get here, something's going on." And Susan flies home, Jamie flies home, they rush inside and they grab her, and she's unhurt, but the house has once again been tossed. And then, after it all kind of settles down, Marie says, I took pictures. And so Susan and Matt and Jamie look at these pictures. There are these weird orbs of light that are very clearly in the room with her, that are moving around the room. She managed to get a couple pictures of them, and they're just totally out of this world. At this point, Matt is convinced that there's something paranormal happening in the house. He's not even putting up the charade that this is Jamie, because it wasn't. It wasn't his daughter, it wasn't anybody. How can you explain these pictures? You can't. And so Matt decides, well, I don't know who we call for this, but I think you call the church. And so he tried calling a bunch of priests and pastors and tried to get anybody to come over. And the best he could do was get a pastor to come over and pray with them before leaving and saying, we can't help you. And so they were totally on their own, and they can't afford to leave. They know something horrible is happening, and they're just trapped.
And
finally, the second major event that occurred in those final 2 weeks happened to Jamie when she was home alone.
Doesn't work.
Jamie was in her room and she starts hearing pounding on her door. She started filming this pounding on her door. There's no one home with her. And you just hear in her voice that she's terrified and someone is pounding over and over on the door, on her bedroom door.
Oh, shit. Hey, he's knocking her shit loose. He's knocking her shit loose.
At some point, she knows she has to go into the hall. And so she goes over to the door. She's building the strength to reach down and open the door. And as soon as her hand would go near the doorknob, the pounding on the other side of the door would stop. Like it knew she was about to come out into the hall. And so she didn't open the door. And she went back onto her bed and she just sat there in the fetal position for 3 hours, listening to something smashing.
Tip jar. I got you. Yo, W's in the chat. Gormy just tipped 50 straight through the tip jar. Yo, you can skip to the first 10 minutes, 30-minute vid, and it's funnier. It gets funnier later. Yo, all right, guys. Yeah. All right, you guys, we got our... Oh, snap. Okay. All right, now, Gormy, I'm going to watch this after this story... Nah. We gonna watch it now. And then we gonna get back to the story. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, y'all. We gonna skip to the first 10 minutes. Yo, W's in the chat for Gormy. W's in the chat for Gormy, bro. Dude, I love your energy, bros. Bruh, where are you from, Gormy? You know what I'm saying? Are you married or are you single? I am... I'm never been married before. It's one of the few. So, oh God, this is funny. Oh yes. W's in the chat for Gormy. How did you know that I love Kit Bolga, bro? I love this dude. What it is, guys? It's your boy Blasphemous HD, and today we are here with a super chat request from one of my favorite members of the Mod Squad. Now, this is a video called Do Not Redeem, and if you've ever watched Kit Bolga, you know what that means. That wasn't supposed to rhyme, but I ain't mad at it this time. Now, of course, the surname of the video is the angriest scammer I've ever called. And that's the reason why I love Kit Bolga. You know what I'm saying? Is because I get so many scam calls. They just keep trying. I don't understand what they're hoping will change for me, but they just keep calling. And Kit Bolga, he pees directly into or on top of the scammers. But with that being said, make sure to sit back, rest your feet and your shoulders, crack open a nice bag of delicious movie butter slathered popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Females, take off your bras if you'd like. It's all about being comfortable. Let's do this.
Signed up for the account. I put in a $100 deposit, and now he's telling me that I can't cancel it. And of course, I say, well, let me talk to your manager. Let me talk to your manager. You want to keep your job? Because I kept calling him Ronald McDonald. That way I could really get under his skin. You know, I really just wanted to make sure that everything he said, you know, just went into the void. Like it didn't even matter. I wanted him to know that I had things under control, and I wasn't going to keep the account there unless they gave me an umbrella. And by the time I was done, I had 2 umbrellas. Steve, sorry, I don't know if you're listening to me or not. So, forgive me. I am listening. I'm a little bit frustrated today. I was watching the news this morning, and you know, I don't really like dealing with some of this stuff that's just. Little do they know. They're sitting there in the safety of their little swing set and their cute little hats and what do they call those shoes? Those ugly looking things. To actually build something. Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Alright, so yo, W's in the chat for the Masked King Shaggy Rogers. Thank you for the 2 in super chat, bros. We only got 5:45 more in super chat to go until we plan Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach for the first time. Y'all about to take my security breach virginity. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna edit that out because that sounds as bad as it is. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's always good to see BHD and the crew. Bruh, I love kicking it with you guys, man. I love streaming with y'all. I like to meet y'all in real life. Because I'm not, luckily enough for me, I've been through so much crime and violence that I am in, for the last past, I'd say 20 years of my life, I've been just on a peace, what do you call that? Like a peacecation, like a peace. Once I left the hood, you know what I'm saying? But I left the hood mentally way before I did physically, man. I was tired of getting knives pulled on me and, you know what I mean? You have a good, loving, fight to the death with someone who was talking some smack, and then you reach a peaceful mitigation, and y'all give the dap, and then with his other hand he reaches out and stabs me in the kidney. I literally had that happen my first time being stabbed when I was 13, but it had a good ending. He, number one, the knife only went in like this much, and number 2, I beat the dog shit out of that bastard for stabbing your boy. The disrespect. But unfortunately, it went back bad again because I didn't realize that the crowd that was surrounding us watching the fight consisted 120% of his family members. So y'all know what they did. They went in on me, you know what I mean? But I still didn't get hurt that bad, aside from the little prick wound that the moron thought was going to stop me from getting up in his...
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. I have given you all the details. Come in front of your computer. Come in front of your computer. Come in front of your computer.
Yo.
Let me go inside. It's a little...
W's in the chat for the Masked King Shaggy Rogers.
A little hard to hear you. A little hard to hear you. Maybe a porcelain figurine or some kind of baseball card or whatever. Sometimes we would where you get everyone together and you say, okay, well, do you hear this much money? Do you hear that much money? Whatever it was.
See your computer. Check your computer.
I've never played FNAF Junior.
Ma'am,
I didn't even know that was a game.
Oh, I know.
Do you see the computer?
Do you see the
computer? What if I bought something for you on Amazon and I sent it to your house? What if I did it that way?
Ma'am, do you see your computer?
Hello? Steve?
Do you see the computer?
Yes, I do.
Write the name of your favorite teacher.
I am trying to help you.
Write the name of your favorite teacher.
Man,
what do you want? What do you want?
Write the name.
I want cash.
Do you want a video game? Do you want a pillow? Maybe a set of, okay, what about a nice set of clothes? Like a nice tuxedo suit? Or what about a nice watch? Those little
you will cut my dick and you won't be able to do anything.
What's it called? Would you take $2,000 at this point? To leave me alone?
10,000 minimum. Or you will see the consequences. 10,000 minimum.
Honey, how else can I pay? Can I give you my credit card?
Yes, listen to me now, okay? Don't be a stubborn baby, alright? You go, I have reduced the amount.
I agree to the terms.
Yes, the moment you show me, the moment you send me the picture of the...
No, that's not how this works. Right on the piece of paper. This is a legal agreement.
Hello, this is Muhammad.
Steve,
you
just
have
say
bad credit.
if I get $2,500, put at the very top. If Paula...
Tool Tech, don't make me laugh right now, bro. I'm already laughing. Now the laugh it's doubled on to the other laughter from the original, and now I'm low key like tearing up because this is funny. Like, bruh, give me your social security number.
Gives me $2,500, then I won't bother her family anymore. That's how legal documents work. You're making a legal binding contract to have one person do something and the next person do something, right?
I am gonna take all your f***ing money today. You want to see how I do, right? I am gonna show you how I take all your money. You just wait.
Honey. Calm down.
Just wait. You lose all the money today. You have made me angry now. You are a fucking bitch. You have made me angry.
Is that the way that you talk to your grandmother? Is that how you talk to your grandmother?
Is that how you talk to your grandmother?
Go to your room.
My grandmother was a bitch too.
Hey.
My grandmother.
Yo, this is a W. This is a W request by Gormy, bro. Gormy, love having you in the BHD Army, bro. Dude. For real, for real.
Love
your energy, man.
No, nothing like that, honey. The next time you say a word like that on this phone,
my power.
Next time you
put it... Now I show you my power. Now I show you my power.
I feel like that's what somebody says. Now I show you my power. Like as they're taking a picture. Now I show you my power. Like, yeah, I mean, like what is dude doing when he's saying this?
See my final form.
You see my final form.
I, Steve Watson, tell you, okay, that I am not gonna call you back and not gonna touch your money only and only if you give me 5 cards of $500 each.
Yo, I'm gonna use that. That's now in BHD's comedy repertoire. Now you'll see my final form, nigga. I was like, yo. I'm gonna use that on the female, bro. Hey, don't be. Hey, look, if I go to jail for like 2-3 days, y'all know what happened, man. Like I was trying out the new comedy skit, the new comedy jokes. It didn't go good.
Off target.
Okay, perfect. You promise once I give you these cards, you're not gonna bother my family.
Hey, yo, Jonathan the Gamer, I got you. What video would you like me to check out? Yeah, send a super chat request through. Appreciate you for helping us upgrade our streaming equipment. And I got you, bro.
Never again.
Don't talk to me like this Don't talk to me in the store like this.
Hold on a second, hold on.
Talk to me outside the store.
What was that, ma'am? Hello? No, I'm on the phone. sorry, some lady was trying to get my attention. Okay, what were you saying? What was that?
Call me once you're out of the store.
Yeah, I'm saying if I buy these cards for you, if I buy the cards for you, then...
Ma'am, can you send me all the pictures? Can you click all the pictures of the card, back of the card,
you know what?
and send it to me on the email?
Steve, I'll do you one better. Okay, redeem.
Now you'll see my final form.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not very good.
Yo, W's in the chat for Gormy, bro.
Enter the code.
Do not redeem it.
No. This is the best part of the video, yo. He makes them go through on the phone like 20 hours. He gets them emotionally invested for like 20 hours. And then at the end of it, like he acts like he's gonna go give them cards because they're trying to scam him. So he's like, yo, okay, I'm gonna act like I'm falling for it. He goes and gets like 10 $500 cards, gift cards to send to the guy so that he can redeem the codes. And the guy thinks he's gonna get all of the codes, get all the money, and she redeems them right in front of him. This nigga just loses his shit.
Okay.
I love this guy, man.
Oh, that's easy.
What's up? Hey, what's up, Rachel? What's up, homie?
Ma'am, why did you
Hold on
do
a second, so...
Why did you do this?
Why did you do this?
Why did you redeem?
Hold on. Let me go ahead and do the next card for you then, Steve.
Are you mad? Are you mad? Why are you redeeming cards?
Hello? Steve?
Are you mad? Why the fuck are you redeeming the cards?
Scratch off the next one.
Why are you redeeming?
Hold on.
Why are you redeeming?
Steve, you told me you wanted the cards. This is so you won't bother my family again.
Why are you redeeming? Why are you redeeming?
This is so you won't bother my family
Because you
again.
want the cash.
Why did you redeem it? Why did you redeem it?
I'm doing it because you told me to give you
I am gonna
cash.
your
It says
bitch.
right here
I am gonna
how to redeem Google cards. And just calm down, Steve.
Listen to me, you motherfucking bitch.
Okay.
Threaten to pipe her anus in.
And I'll give you the card.
Redeem the card.
Sorry, Steve. I
Do
think
not
our
fucking redeem
our
the
phone
card.
got disconnected there. You're having some kind of connection problem.
Do not redeem
I'm
the
just going
fucking
to
card.
go through and give you the rest of it so we can leave me and my family alone once and for all. Feel more comfortable?
Man, can you listen to
send me the picture whenever you want.
Hey, you bitch. Do you listen to me? Do not redeem. Do not redeem the card.
What?
Do not redeem the card.
Yes, I'm
Do not
redeeming the
redeem
card.
the
I'm
card.
redeeming the cards.
When the scammer gets scammed, yeah, dude.
No,
Definitely check it, JJ Verse.
no.
See
What?
if you think BHD would
You
like
have
it.
to give me those
Yeah,
cards. I will
Uno
redeem
reverse
it.
to attack. Alright, Joe, I'm checking the tip jizzle. Gotta find a better name for it. I don't think the tip jizzle checks out. It's
Phone is breaking up, honey. What are you trying to say?
I will redeem it, bitch. I will redeem it.
Oh.
I will redeem it.
Alright, 3x.
I will redeem it. अरे तेरा माँ का बोल है.
Okay, after the T, it's the number 8.
How
so
do
there's
you
the next
not
card.
laugh?
M6Y3 or E3X 7G9K 48.
Hello.
Oh,
Hey, you old bitch. Hey, old bitch. Hey, old bitch.
Okay, yeah, I got a hold of it.
Hey, you old bitch.
I got a hold of the card right here. You just need to.
Yo,
Not redeem.
Gormy, you are hilarious.
You take
Hey, you fucking
first.
bitch.
You take
Hey, you
Such a good
motherfucking
request.
copy.
Hey, you bitch. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Hey, JJ say, yo, we got your bail. Just keep it under 20K. A deal. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I've ever done anything bad enough to get 20K. Yeah, 20K bail. I usually get OR'd.
Then after that,
Hello.
it's
Super
I'll be
Indian.
prompted to.
That dude is super Indian, for real, for real. Yo,
Yeah,
Gormy
well,
says this
because
one is
he
my
thinks I
favorite.
can't
You have
hear
good taste, Gormy. I like your energy, bros. Love your energy, man.
Sweet summer child. Wow, this is colorful. I guess we know what his true power is.
Yep. Just
Nobody can
unbridled
save you.
anger.
You have wasted all my cards.
Hello?
You have wasted all my cards. You have wasted all my cards.
Hello, Steve?
Why did you redeem it? Why did you redeem it? Did I ask you to redeem? Did I fucking ask you to redeem?
It takes some time to redeem
Ma'am, are
the
you
cards.
fucking dead?
That's why I haven't
Are
redeemed
you
them all yet.
motherfucking bitch?
Okay? Give me a break,
Now-
Steve.
Now
I
you
have
see,
done
all your
everything
money,
you wanted.
all your money is
I've
gone.
done all
All
the
your
stuff
money
that
is
you wanted. I
gone.
went to the store. I bought the
All
cards.
your money is gone
If
now.
you would just wait a few minutes, I can redeem the last few cards, and then you'll get your cash. Can you
No,
calm
ma'am,
down?
you do not. Ma'am, why are you redeeming it?
Jeez.
Why the f are you redeeming it?
That's
Why
another
are you
$100.
redeeming it?
That's another
Why are you
$100.
redeeming it?
Fast.
Ma'am, but not in your
It
account.
says to
Not
go
in your
through
account.
and to click on the left. Oh, look, it's right
Ma'am.
here. It's right here. Honey, I'm doing this so you'll leave my family alone. I don't know why
I
this
will
is so
fuck your
hard for
family.
you to understand.
I will fuck your family.
I don't understand.
I will kill your family.
This is absurd that you don't understand something like this.
Bruh, the reason why I like Kit Bolga is because this is how you treat your haters, bro. Like, you troll your trolls, bro. I troll my trolls so hilariously, bro. I've trolled my trolls so good that, you know what I mean? Like, I like trolls because they're fun. You know what I mean? No one feels bad for them.
Ma'am, you are redeeming it for your own. I won't get it. I won't get it. I won't get it.
What do you mean?
Ma'am, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm doing this.
I'm adding this
so
Ma'am,
you
are you a prostitute?
leave my family
adding
alone.
this
I'm
to
helping
your
you.
cash.
No!
Giving you the cash.
No! 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 Do not redeem that! Do not redeem that! Do not redeem that! Now I f your family.
Hello?
Now I f your whole family. Now I f your whole family.
Cool your jets.
Now I
Now I'm
fuck your
piping
whole
the
I have
whole
family.
one
thing.
more card for
Now-
you. There's one. Well, I
Hey,
have
bitch,
one more
bitch, you are a fucking
$500 card.
asshole.
You've
Why
been
the
on the
fuck
phone
are
with
you
me the whole
redeeming
time.
it, bitch? Why the fuck are you redeeming
You've
it?
been on the phone with me the whole time. I can't understand why this is so complicated for you. Let me go ahead and scratch
Why
out the
did
next
you
card,
redeem
Steve.
it? Why did you redeem it? Why did you redeem it? Are you a mad bitch?
Steve, can you
Are
help
you
me?
a mad bitch?
Steve, can you help me hide my bank transactions so my husband doesn't see this? Steve, you promised you would do that.
You will go to jail now.
Wait, what?
You will go to jail. You
How?
just wait.
Why would I go to jail?
I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
Because you redeemed my fucking cards.
Oh,
Why
Steve.
did you redeem it?
Steve, calm down. You
No,
told me
are you mad?
you would hide the transactions
Are you
on my
mad?
bank.
Why did you waste 3 cards? Why did you waste 3 cards? Why did you waste 3 cards?
I didn't waste 3 cards, Steve. I gave
Why
you
did you
cash.
redeem it?
To give you cash.
How did you God give me cash? How did you give me cash?
Look.
Did I ask you to do that shit? Did I
It
ask
says
you to do
right
that?
here. I googled it. It says how to.
Yo, Gormy, bro, you're hilarious. Yo, let me know if you have any more super chat requests, bro. Dude, you have great taste in comedy, sir. Like, I couldn't have picked a better video. I had forgotten to watch Kit Bolga's videos myself, man. So, yo, W's in the chat for Gormy, man. This is a triple W super chat request, man, because this is like perfect. Oh man. But yo, with that being said, Jonathan the Gamer, send me the link to the super chat request that you have. You know what I'm saying? So I can see what it is. We can check that mug out. You know what I mean? Send that mug through. I got you coming up fresh. No Burger King. Unless it's Whoppers. Whoppers are delicious.
For cash. It's right there.
And remember, guys, we're 45 away from the next super chat milestone, to which case we gonna turn on FNAF Security Breach, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Never played it before, played it for 20 minutes before, quit because I got scared. I told you guys that I didn't even tell y'all nothing. I just didn't play it. Yeah, I'm saying streaming, I've beaten like 4 scary games. When I was doing YouTube videos, I beat 1. And that is still just Dead Space. But yo, if you guys do send a tip through the link that's in the comment section up above, go straight to my tip jar. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to send a message through, just like you guys did when Gormy sent through his super chat request. Check your tip jar. Appreciate all of you guys for helping me see you guys' message on checking my tip jar. Appreciate you guys. The second best way is through my Cash Apps. You know what I'm saying? My homie, the Talking Stash, he just put that mug in the description. In the comment section. Appreciate you, the Talking Stash. He's one of our newest mods. The third best way is through the channel. The fourth best way is through my Only Toes account, but I can't put that link up here. I'll get banned again. You know what I mean? I had to change my Only Toes to Feet Finders. You know what I'm saying? Which someone stole that idea from me, man. I literally had the idea for Feet Finders. Like the dude had the idea for Facebook before Mark Zuckerberg stole it from. We ain't gonna get into that though. You know what I'm saying? It happens to the best of us. I should have been on top of that faster. Could have made. I'd been richer than Chameleonaire by now. Feetfinders.com. We gonna edit that out.
Sorry, I can't hear what you're saying. What are you saying? It's very loud. So
Where is the cash? Where is the cash? Where is the fucking cash?
I want you to leave me and my family alone. I'm willing to give you another 2 cards, but I need to figure out how to hide the transactions on the bank.
I want my cards, or else you lose all the money today.
Well, I still have the money in my account. I have all the money in my account right now.
I will shot your husband point blank in his head.
I'm sorry, what? Hey,
I will shoot them.
Steve.
Hey, bitch, did I tell you to
Steve, you have no idea what you're talking about. You're acting like you're throwing a temper tantrum of epic proportions.
I want cards right now. You need to go to different store. You need to go to a different store and buy me Target gift card. What card will you buy me? What card will you buy me?
Steve.
Target gift card. Okay?
Steve.
Target gift card. Do you hear me?
Steve.
What?
Oh, the Talking Stash. No. Whenever you time somebody out, it doesn't matter how long you time them out for. If they say something really bad, give them 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? If they say something just a little bit weird, or like they try to hit on me or something like that, then if it's a dude who's trying to hit on me, females feel free to hit on me. But dudes, you have to super chat your online freak nasty, that freak nada, like, you gotta, you know what I mean? Like, y'all know how I do, man. Y'all know how I do. Ladies, y'all free to sexually harass me. Like, I'm super okay with it. Actually, more than okay with it. But dudes, yeah.
You little boy.
What? Yes.
What are you hoping to get out of this? Because 10 hours ago, when I talked to you on the phone, you stole $260,000 from me.
And I can do that again.
Now I'm looking at my bank. I'm looking at my bank and I'm realizing.
Hey, look, everything has a price, JJ, as long as it's the money up front. You know what I'm saying? And my real ones know exactly what that means. Ha ha!
I still have $260,000.
Nah, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Look, the most I've ever charged for Snoo is 4 G's. And that was to an ex-girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, it was Dr. Girlfriend, bruh. She gonna go to the college, gonna come back, talk about I've been talking to this new guy and I got his number and we're gonna start hanging out. You're okay with that, right? You're not jealous? You're okay with me hanging out at this other guy's house? And inside of my brain, I'm just sitting there like, no, there's no way a woman that I've been dating for 6 months straight, that's been living with me for 6 months, can be this stupid. Like, and I know she's in college, so I already knew what it was. She was playing games. She was trying to flu flam. So I was like, okay, all right, it's over. Go be with him. And she's like, wait, no, that's not what I'm talking about. No. You can save me. You can save me the bullshit. I've been here many times before. I'm not new to this. I'm used to this. Therefore, I am very true to this. So I'm gonna go ahead. It's over. You go be with him, and he's all yours. Don't talk to me anymore. It's over. You know, within 2 days, she called me back crying. I think it was 3. You know, probably 2. She's, oh God, I'm so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. And I was like, you just got paid through FAFSA? You just got your FAFSA check. How much was your FAFSA check? They just sent me 10 G's. I'll give you whatever you want. Give me 4, and we can start over. You know what I mean? She's like, okay. Brought me the money, and then we got back together and stayed together for 5 years until she inevitably did it again. You know, but that's how I started YouTube, off the 4Gs and her, you know, adventurism. That's a W. She was awesome. Like, bro, see, that's what you got to do, guys. When a female mess up, you got to make it a win-win. You know what I'm saying? Either she don't go and I get me a new chick who ain't going to do this, or she comes back and she brings the money. You know what I'm saying?
$1,000 in here. And
okay, so do you want me to take that? Do you want me to take that?
Like a helpless little
I have another
child.
request, but I'll wait for the one that's already open. I got you.
Mommy doesn't give you what you want. And it makes me think to myself, you know what? Steve has no control over this situation. I mean, if he could take $260,000 from my bank account right now, why wouldn't he just do that?
Now, do you want to see how I take it?
No, Steve, I'm genuinely curious, Steve. Why would you...
No,
why would you come to my house?
And see, the reason why I did that, there's method to the madness, right? We're going to be quick. The reason why I did that, and the reason why that's a good thing to do, is because for 5 years, she was faithful. Probably, no, she wasn't. But at least she didn't tell me about it. See, that's my thing. I don't give a shit what a female do when she ain't in my house doing it. But don't tell me about it. Like, I got shit to do. I don't want to be worried about what this bitch is doing. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know, because if I would have just took her back without making her pay, she'd have did it again within a week and a half. But since I made her pay 4Gs, she knows that if she does it again, if she ain't got the 4Gs, it's over. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, therefore, she acted right for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Great behavior. I had a great time with a great person. I ain't got nothing bad to say about her.
And threaten my family over $2,000 when you could just take $260,000
for women. I love women, man.
I am a good person. That is the reason I want those cards back.
You're a good person, Steve. You just threatened to murder my husband if I don't give you $2,000. What's wrong with you?
Are you gonna give it? Are you gonna give it yes or no?
You've lost your mind. Do you hear me?
Is he serious?
You have no...
I am a good person. That's why I gotta hear that again.
Come to my house and threaten my family over $2,000 when you could just take $260,000 from me. I'm curious.
I am a good person. That is the reason I want those cards back.
You're a good person, Steve. You just threatened to murder my husband if I don't give you $2,000. What's wrong with you?
Are you gonna give it? Are you gonna give it yes or no?
You've lost your mind. Do you hear me? You have no clue what you're doing right now, honey. Take
what?
60.
No. You wasted cards.
Take $20,000.
You wasted $1,500.
Steve, take $20,000 from me right now. Take $20,000.
I appreciate you, woman. I appreciate the compliment. But yeah.
20,000? How?
I love women, man. How? But if you let them walk all over,
the same way that you would take the two.
I love women, man. But if you let them get away with everything, they'll just keep doing more, and then worse and worse and worse. I learned that. I learned that being a nice guy with women, that it's not optimal.
$160,000. Why don't you just?
I can take all the money. I can't take in bits and pieces.
Here's
want
what you
gift
do.
cards.
Write this down. Take the money, go to your bank, take it out of the bank, put it in a box and wrap it in tinfoil, like you told me, and then mail it to my house. You have my address, right? What's my address, Steve? What's my...
I have everything.
What's my address?
You live in Chicago.
And what's my address?
I have it written. Don't
yeah,
worry.
what is it?
When the bullet hits your husband, then ask me. Let me tell you.
You sad little boy.
This guy's good.
You have redeemed the card in your own fucking account. Do you understand that?
Sir, Steve, what are you talking about, honey? What are you talking about?
You have redeemed the fucking card in your own fucking account.
I can't hear you. What did you say?
I can't take it. I was supposed to redeem those cards in my computer. But you redeemed those cards in your own computer and you took your money back. Why the hell were you typing the numbers in the computer?
Steve, calm down. Tell me.
I was telling you, I was requesting you, I was pleading you that not to do that. But you were not listening to me.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, you were yelling so loudly, I couldn't understand you. I thought you were saying to redeem the cards. That's all.
You're smart. You're smart, Gormy.
You have 2 cards left,
You are
right?
a smart man.
I want the email. I want the
JJ.
password. Okay, I want the password. I can help you, ma'am. I can help you.
I mean,
Hold
it's
on.
not really
Hold
broken
on.
people.
I
You know what
can
mean?
help
Like-
you. Hold on, please.
The worldwide
Hold on.
tech professionals. Okay, let me click that.
Well, look, what it is this. Women aren't bad for the way that they normally date and the way that they act towards dudes or how they treat them. But there's so many dudes that are willing to give everything and will let themselves be disrespected by women just to be in their presence, that women, they want to make sure that they're with a man that has a backbone before they give their heart to a guy. So I understand completely, because every time a female has ever come at me with some foolishness and then I made her pay me, she always fell in love with me, like super like, oh my God, you know? And, you know, women can't love someone they don't respect. So they test every guy that qualifies for love to see if he qualifies for respect as well. And if he passes, he gets both. But, you know, if he doesn't pass, then he just gets like one. You know, he gets the love, but not the respect. And the love is enough. You know, I just like both. I'm kind of spoiled a little bit. Nothing wrong with only picking one. I just like both.
They'll have to help us find. They're gonna have to help us find the password, because I don't know if my husband knows. I don't know if it knows the password.
I know how to do it.
I'm down to do
I know
prank
how to
videos.
set it. I know how to set.
Brandon Snyder, if I've got to prank somebody and risk possibly getting stabbed again, it's gonna be a super chat request. You know what I'm saying? It's like a 500 in super chat request. You know what I'm saying? And I'll prank the living crap out of somebody. I already know somebody that I can put a firecracker in their cigarette. They're gonna come after me though, and they got a lot of friends. But let me know.
Okay,
I'm gonna call from my husband's cell phone.
ma'am.
Just give me one quick second, okay?
Hold on.
I'm gonna set the phone down.
Hold on.
Damn, JJ.
Okay, hold on, please. Do not do anything till the time I tell you
I
to.
watched the one lady earlier whose boyfriend didn't want to fight me because his girlfriend was mouthy. She's not giving it up.
No. Hold on. Hold on. Do not call anybody. Hold on. Hold on. Do not call, I said.
Okay. Can you hear it? I have it we're on hold.
Please don't call them. Do not call them.
Okay, so I'm on hold with them. I'm gonna probably put you down, and I'll talk to them about getting my password and everything. Okay, honey?
I wanted Steve to go to bed with more than just a sore throat at this point, so I hung up the call, making him think another scam company would be taking Granny Paula's Google account instead of him. The next time I tried to call his number, it didn't seem to work, and when I called the original call center I met him at, they wouldn't transfer me to Steve and almost acted like he didn't exist, so I can only assume maybe he has second-guessed his life choices at this point, but who knows? I hope you enjoyed the video and maybe learned a few things. If you haven't already watched the 1.5 hour version, you might really enjoy it. There's a lot more to this call. I mean, it was 10 hours. It should appear on the screen, and if you want to watch other calls like this, check out.
For him to do this for 10 hours, bro, dude, I am so glad that he is doing well, man. That is hilarious. You know what I mean? Yo, what's up, you guys? We're 45 away from the next super chat milestone, which is 50 in super chat. Once we reach it, I will be playing FNAF Security Breach. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much for the first time. Type a 1 in the chat if you guys want me to play Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach when we reach the super chat milestone. Type a 2 in the chat if you guys want me to play Five Nights at Freddy's 2 when we reach the super chat milestone. Type a 3 in the chat if you guys want me to play Five Nights at Freddy's 4 when we reach the super chat milestone.
Non-stop into the door. At some point, the banging stops, and after a few minutes of the banging being done, she thinks this is her chance to escape the house. She opens the door, and there's no one there.
Yo, you gotta make her know you don't need her, but you've also gotta let her know that she can come to you with her problems. Very true. It's very, very true, Gormy. Bro, you know what you're talking about, man. If you're ever in Vegas, man, let me know, bro. Shoot, we hit up a video gaming bar. I know where all the females be at. You. All right, yo, Gormy. All right, let me know when you have your next super chat request ready. There was a couple of other ones. You know what I mean? Let me see. It was... Gormy. Yo, all right, yo. Which one of you guys, how many of you guys in here had super chat requests? I believe it was Jonathan the Gamer. Yo, Jonathan the Gamer, let me know what your super chat request is. And Gormy, let me know what your super chat request is as well. Tip jar. Gormy, yeah. This is a hilarious song. You would definitely laugh at the lyrics. Yo, if you don't like it, I'll drop another 100. The singer performs this stone face live, and it's incredible. Cool. All right, that's what's up. Yo, I love your energy today, Gormy. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Love having you in the BHD Army, bros. For real, for real. You know what I mean? Yo, Gormy, are you down to do like meetups? You know what I mean? Are you down to like coming to any of my meetups when I hold them? I want it like, you know what I mean? I want at least like a couple of my supporters here. All right. Bible of the Beast. Bible of the Beast. Okay. All right. That's what's up, yo. I really love and appreciate that if the video resurrection by erection. Yo, I really appreciate you sending that 100 through. You know what I'm saying? Another 100 through, man. It all goes towards upgrading our streaming equipment. You know what I mean? Appreciate you. I'm going to listen to it first. We're going to listen to it first before you send 100. We're going to listen to it. All right, so if they say anything crazy, then yeah. It reminds me of a song that I would play when playing Guitar Hero or Dance Dance Revolution. When purgatory is waiting and the girl immaculate, the highest of commandments dictates to copulate. Yep. I appreciate that 100. Yeah, I mean, I'm a comedy and or horror type of dude. Anything that involves any type of religion or sexualness, it would be a 150 instead of 50. I'll still react to it, but yeah. Appreciate your energy, Gormy.
Purgatory's waiting. The good immaculate. The highest of commandments dictates to copulate. No favors animated. You're buried all alone. So let her work a wonder and wait your flesh and bone. Resurrection by erection. Raise the flowers to the sky and you never die. It's resurrection by erection.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate you. We're gonna, yo, all right, so we gonna watch the rest of this. We got this. Yo, W's in the chat. He just sent the other super chat chatter through, yo. W's in the chat. Super duper worth it, man. You know what I mean? That is, you know what I mean? That is, yo, like, that helps a lot with the streaming setup. I got you, Gormy. Let's get this. Everyone who is not down, you guys can come back in like 2.5 minutes because I'm watching this mug. Raise your bone up to the sky. I can get behind that.
The funeral is calling. The mortuary blow. Between my legs I'm waking. I rise from down below. Why do you think, believer, God gave you God the lust? So pray to get a heart before we turn to dust. Resurrection. My erection. Raise the flowers to the sky and you never die. It's resurrection.
I'm sending this to my mother tonight. She will know all about this.
My erection. When you wake up from the dead and the angels give a hand. Hallelujah. Resurrection. Resurrection.
This would be so much better if in the back, instead of Bible of the Beast, it say Bible of the Breast. Like, I could get behind that, in front of that, on the side of that. I could hang it up. I could get up like I hang down from a ladder on top of that. I could there's tons of things I could do with that. But you can sing this, Gormy? Bro, we might have to collab. I love the instruments. The piano. It's like the piano that the tentacled octopus guy played in Pirates of the Caribbean. The one that had the key in his tentacles.
The maiden, prepare for going wild. The new Messiah calling. The purgatory trial. Before my flesh is fading. The virgin has a turn. The third of days we're climbing. A point of no return. The resurrection. My erection. Raise the flowers to the sky and you never die. It's resurrection. My erection. Raise your arm up to the sky and you never gonna die. Hallelujah. Resurrection.
Why is that so real to me? Yo, like, I feel like that's low-key how I live my life, man. Like, you know what I mean? Whenever you're going through something, raise your bone up to the sky. We gonna edit that out. Yo, that was fire. Let me know if you have, Davy Jones. Let me know if you have any more super chat requests. That was fire, bro. That grew on me. By the end of the video, I was like, bro, I'm gonna show any female that I know is never gonna let me pipe, I'm gonna let her hear this song. Like, if I know I'm already in the friend zone, like, I don't give a shit. Any of you guys ever do that? Type of one in the chat. When you're around girls that you know have you super duper in the friend zone, you don't give a shit. You just, hey, watch this shit, bitch.
But the door on the outside, where the knocking had been happening, there's this huge dent and divot in the door. And the door handle on the outside from the hallway side has been bent downward. On the ground in the hall is a pile of utensils, pots, pans, silverware, knives. This thing had been using tools to try to open the door.
Gormy, you about to, bro, man. Just know if I cry, it's from laughter, bro. Like, bro, the Kit Boga plus the resurrection by erection. Nigga, you... Like, I get, oh my God, bros. Like, I'm really, really trying to hold back that level of laughter, bro. But that, dude, the lyrics in that song, man, you got some good taste in music.
Next door to her room was a bathroom, and the bathroom door did not have a doorknob on it. You basically just pushed it shut. But there was a space for a doorknob that you could actually look through. They just hadn't put it on there yet. And she noticed in the bathroom that the light was flickering, and she thought, I think it's in there. And she decides she's going to try to trap this thing. So she goes to her desk where she had some string. She goes back over and loops the string through this hole in the door and leans back and pulls the door shut, thinking she's trapped this thing inside. As soon as she does, she starts feeling resistance in the door. Someone is pulling back. And at some point, the string gets cut and she falls back into her room. At which point, the bathroom door swings open and she says, I'm about to come face to face with something out of my nightmares. But before she could see this thing come out of the bathroom, her bedroom door slams shut. And she hears the rustling of pans and tools and metal clinking against each other right.
Oh, yeah, bro. Dude, I'm a jack of all trades. Anime and video games is just, you know what I mean, like the childhood side of me that I'll never give up. Those are like those are the things that, you know what I mean, that's just a part of me. But, you know what I mean? Like, I get along with everybody very easily.
Right outside her door. She knows this thing is interacting with all those tools and pots and pans right on the other side of her door. It's this horrifying thought. And after just a moment or two, she sees smoke coming into her bedroom. And so she immediately runs to the door to try to open it.
Chainsaw Man's a great anime.
And when she does, she sees that now there is a frying pan sitting in the hall that has a toilet paper roll completely on fire.
Oh, no.
And that there's been toilet paper strewn all over the hallway. Like this is a wick, and it's going to light the hallway on fire. She grabs a sweatshirt and she smothers the fire. At this point, she's in full survival mode. She knows she has to get out of this house. It's trying to kill her. And so she walks down this hall, survival on fire. She grabs a sweatshirt and she smothers the fire. At this point, she's in full survival mode. She knows she has to get out of this house. It's trying to kill her. And so she walks down this hall, pulling aside all of the toilet paper, getting ready to come face to face with this horrible thing. She goes into the living room. The whole thing has been covered in toilet paper, paper towels. Papers have been strewn everywhere. This thing was trying to light the house on fire with her trapped inside. So she manages to make her way through this maze of toilet paper. She sees there's no other fire set. And she goes outside, defeated, and just sits on the front steps of her house, waiting for her mom to come back. Susan, Matt, and Marie were all together, so they came back and they saw Jamie sitting on the front steps just crying. They go inside, they see the scene. Jamie explains what happens, and that was it. They knew they were going to have to go bankrupt to leave the house. They did not have the money to leave. But
Yo, most definitely, Gormy. Let me know when you're coming out here. You know what I'm saying? I stream every single day. Catch me in the stream. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
They had to leave. And so they barely packed up and they left that house.
I would like to travel.
It didn't sell. Susan literally went bankrupt. And soon after they left the neighborhood, their neighbors left the neighborhood, and 5 other neighbors.
I could help book your ticket. You know what I'm saying? I would help find you a hotel out here. I would help let you know when your plane is leaving or when you're on the way. I'd make sure you got back to the airport at least an hour and a half, 2 hours before your flight took off so you made it on time. Hell, I'd even walk in there with you and hang out with you in the airport. I would live stream, but I'd help you like hang out with you in the airport so you didn't get bored. Make sure you made your flight. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
In their immediate vicinity all left. All of the houses did not sell. They are all vacant.
Hey, what's up,
No one
Kim?
knows why. Susan, Jamie, Matt, and Marie, since leaving that neighborhood, even though they were ruined financially, they were very happy to get out of there. They've had no other paranormal activity since they left, and they're just glad they got out of there with their lives.
Yeah, let me know, Type House. It's no rush, man. It's cool. Yeah, man.
Just a reminder, my very first book, Mr. Ballin Presents Strange, Dark, and Mysterious, The Graphic Stories, is out right now and shipping worldwide. You can find it wherever books or audiobooks are sold. This book is truly a brand new experience for anybody who's a fan of the strange, dark, and mysterious. We've never had a book before, so this is a big deal. It's a collection of 9 stories. Some are new, some are old, but they're all awesome.
I do not have a favorite football team. I do not have a favorite football team. I like to watch fights, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any favorite sports teams. I just like watching the highlights, but what I enjoy watching is fighting. UFC, mixed martial arts, you know what I mean? Like street fights. I love that type of stuff. That's what I'm into. I'm into violence.
911 dispatchers hear a lot of interesting stories coming from the other end of the phone. But one group of dispatchers out of Reno, Nevada may win the award for the creepiest 911 calls ever received. When the details of these calls they got were put online, the internet went crazy. Here is their story. There was this old couple that lived about 20 miles east of Reno, Nevada. In 2010, the husband dies, leaving the wife all alone in this house. Shortly after his passing, she began calling 911 2-3 times a week, requesting things like, can you please put some water on to boil? Hey, can you change the thermostat? It was clear she was showing signs of dementia, and the dispatchers were respectful of her and gently told her that this is 911, you can only call if it's an emergency, and at some point the woman would understand her mistake and she would say sorry and she would hang up. No first responders were ever sent out for these calls because it didn't seem like an emergency, it just seemed like a confused elderly person. But no matter how many times they told her, she kept calling back. And eventually her calls took a turn. Instead of calling 911 to ask for help with mundane tasks around the house, she would call 911 believing she was talking directly to her deceased husband.
I'm sorry to hear that, Kim. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? You know, you guys might have saw the video about, you know, my, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? I'm in high spirits. Yeah. Understandable. You know what I'm saying? Man. Yo, Kim, so what I want you to do is I want you to rewind the stream back like 30 minutes and I want you to watch me reacting to Kit Boga's scam callers, the angriest scam caller alive, bro. Gormy, it was a super chat request from Gormy, so thank him. When you go back and watch me reacting to it, you'll laugh your ass off because it was hilarious. This is more like a scary story. Feel free to stay if you like this type of stuff, but I want you to laugh, you know what I'm saying? And I read a book that says whenever you're going through something, you should play your top 10 favorite songs and dance to them to get your spirits up. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what the book is called, though.
Husband, John. The dispatcher would pick up and the woman would say, John, where are you? John. By this time, the dispatchers had gotten so many calls from this woman, they would recognize her address coming through and they knew what to expect. They would answer the phone, they'd be respectful, and they would tell her like they always did, this is 911, you can't call here, you need to talk to your family. And again, they did not send a responding unit out to her because it just seemed like she was confused, not in any.
But yeah, come back after you laugh. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know what you saw, like if you liked it. You might not want to listen to the song that got super chatted after the Kit Boga though, because Gormy he threw me this really funny song. It's a song called Resurrection by Erection, and it is hilarious, but it's nasty hilarious. You feel me? If you're around family and friends, then you better not bring your kids. Dave Chappelle said that best.
Any danger. But one day when she called, she sounded frantic and scared.
John, yeah, Kim, you're not alone. Yo, you in the BHD Army, bro.
This time they would send first responders out to the woman's house. When the responding unit arrives at her house just minutes after she had placed the 911 call, they go to the door and they're knocking and they're yelling for her and she's not coming to the door and it's all quiet in the house. The door's unlocked, so they open it up and they announce themselves. They walk inside and immediately they can tell the heat is not on because it's very, very cold inside the house. They look around the first floor and they can't find her, and there's no sign of a struggle or any obvious problems that could have happened inside of the house. So they go upstairs and they start searching all the rooms and no one's there until they get to the last room, and it's the bedroom. They go inside and there's an older woman who's lying on the bed, and she's clearly deceased and has been for several hours because rigor mortis had already set in. The police are able to confirm that the woman who's lying on the bed is the same woman who owns the house and lives there. And at this point, they call back to dispatch and they tell them, hey, you know, the woman that you claim made this 911 call, well, it can't have been her. Because based on rigor mortis, she was dead at the time that 911 call was made. But the
Yo, Gormy says, I'm going to get paid Wednesday, but I'll have to super chat 150 to send the guy I learned my vocals from. Cool. It'll definitely blow your mind, but it's still a 150 super chat. That's what's up, bros. Yeah. I'm definitely down for 150 in super chat. You know what I'm saying? To check that out. You know what I'm saying? Keep me posted. You know, let me know if you have any other super chat requests for today. I got some from Jonathan the Gamer coming through. You know what I'm saying? Also, you guys, our next super chat milestone is in 45 more bucks. Once we reach 45 more bucks in super chat, I will be playing Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I downloaded the game, we cut her, we signed her, and this young nigga music group is a blessing. You feel me? Now, with that being said, I'm also very okay with us not reaching the super chat milestone because that game scares the shit out of me. I'm going to keep it real. Probably shouldn't have told that part, actually. If you guys do want a super chat, the best way to do so is through the pinned link in the comment section up above. It leads directly to my tip jar. Now, if you guys do send a tip through, whatever you send through there, even if it's $1, 25 cents, or an attractive white woman, you know what I'm saying? I am now taking women, but you have to let me know as donations. You know, now accepting women as donations, you guys just have to let me know what her ethnicity is, what her favorite food is, and where her mother hides her rent money. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Let me know in the comment section by saying check your tip jar. Also, you can Cash App me. That's the second best way to do it because it goes directly to me instead of taking 3 months through YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Third best way is directly through YouTube. Appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Dispatchers are like, no way. We know what she sounds like. We speak to her multiple times a week. We have a whole protocol built when we see her address come across because we speak to her so often. That 911 call that you got that led you to that house where she was, that call was made by her. What they ultimately decide is the reason for this discrepancy is she didn't have rigor mortis. She was just stiff because it was really cold inside of her house, and that she had died in those couple of minutes between leaving the 911 call and when officers arrived. But in the back of everybody's minds, they're a little freaked out. A few days go by and another call is placed to 911 coming from that woman's home address. The dispatcher sees that and has to do a double take. Like, that's not possible. But they're thinking, okay, this could be a relative, it could be a friend. It could...
I watched this one moment when I rewinded back about the video of a predator and the guy using Granny's voice. I remember seeing one of these. When I watched, I laughed at that. That's what's up. What's up, Diego?
It could be anything. Picks up the phone and she's shocked.
Hey, yo, Diego, you say you're having a bad day. You might want to rewind about 40 minutes. Watch me laugh my ass off at Kit Boga completely destroy this scam artist. It's hilarious.
When it's the same woman who is frantically yelling for John to come here, save me, help me, I need help. And the dispatcher, who's well aware of the history and well aware that this woman's supposed to be dead, stays calm, goes through the procedure, tries to get more information from this woman, but the call ends abruptly and there's no more information to be had. And so, not knowing what else to do, she asks a responding unit to go check this house out. The responding unit goes over to the property, they knock on the door, no one's inside, the door is actually still open, they go in, the house is empty, there's no one there, there's no one that could have...
Jar! I got you, bros. I got you, Gormy. Oh, snap. Yo, I'm good to send it today. This is King Diamond Sleepless Nights Live. He's 66. Yo, my martial arts teacher is actually 75. Yo, this song should give you a sense of a scale of what range I was mentioning. Okay, that's what's up. I got you. Yeah. All right, you guys. We about to listen to Gourmies. We about to listen to Gourmy. We're about to listen to a representation of Gourmy's singing range, or his I do not know what to properly call it, but I don't want to butcher what it's called. Octave range, vocal range. Yes, I hope. I don't do it. Okay, here we go. W's in the chat for Gourmy. He just super chatted $150. Just super chatted 150 straight through the tip jar. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, give me a second. Let me make sure that nobody's outside my home. He just super chatted 150 straight through the tip jar. W's in the chat for Gourmy. All right, let's do this. Yeah, start the smug over. Octave range, vocal range, all good. Yo, W's in the chat to Gourmy. W's in the chat for Gourmy, yo. Yeah, bro, this is talent, bro. The guy in the hat is your vocal coach? Damn. Yo, that is awesome. Sleepless Nights. I wouldn't mind going to one of these type of concerts. This vibe is like really cool. Fast and mellow. Everyone's hella into it. That's what's up. That's what the day is for. You got a good vocal coach. You got a good vocal coach, bro. That's the real Rachel Bateman. Yeah. What's up, Debbie? Heather Region? Hello. Yeah. This is a W. Hey, I got you the Mass King Shaggy Rogers. What type of music have you written for Mass King Shaggy Rogers? My God, I would have had such a blast at this show. Like, I wouldn't even know, like, because this is the type of music that, like, I can feel the tinglies when I'm listening to it. You know what I mean? So like I know I'd have been lit. I'd have been lit at this concert, bro. Cause I've been to some mosh pits, like Extreme Thing. You know what I'm saying? I've been to maybe like one or two of those type of things, and I had a damn good time. I got you. Video low. You want to hear how I got you? Let's see. Turn it up. Pump, 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 pump it up. Gio. The name of the song is Sleepless Nights by King Diamond. The name of the channel is Metal Blade Records, and the entire video is called Live in Fillmore Official. Yeah. I'm gonna put it in the comment section if any of you guys want to check it out. Make sure to feel free to go do that, bro, because this video is fire. Matter of fact, I'll just drop the link. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put the link up in this mug. Turn up. Gio.
Then it'll make you an eternal deal. You will enter to the grave. You gave us their house back and keep in mind that we only come here at night. So we make a deal under the starry night, and Avon belongs to them all. I feel the dawn coming my way. And as the sun picks up the dawn, we can hear the guns no more. There is no voices killing the
I was lit. It was officially lit. I love that, yo. That was fire. Literal fire, bro. That was fire, dude. Bruh, that song reminds me that I am missing out on a lot of the world's culture. Like, you know what I mean? Because me, I'm rap, R&B, hip-hop. I don't even really do R&B. You know what I'm saying? I don't like listening to no slow music. I don't like listening to love music. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I mean? I have liked some metal. I'm open to metal in that type of realm. I am. Because there's not no lovey-dovey, sad, sappy type stuff in there. You know what I'm saying? I just do not do sappy shit, bro. I will go to sleep. I will go to sleep on everyone I'm watching that shit, watching it with, bro. Bruvs. Yo. That's what's up. Every album is also a complete story from beginning to end. He has 2 bands he tours with every year. Merciful Fate is like normal music, while the King Diamond Band is full story concept albums. That sounds awesome. Oh, I think it's gonna. Oh no. Believe it's gonna. Ooh. I'll be back. All right. Temporarily. Yeah, I'll be back. Be back in less than 5. All right, so let's see.